Hello YouTube and fellow DC Comic fans, I'm Keith One Shot, and today is Wednesday, February 21st, and you know what that means, it is New Comic Book Day. So I'm going to quickly go over and show you the new comic books that I got today, and the ones that I recommend you pick up as well. We're going to start this off with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Boom Comics, number 24, and this is Shattered Grid Prelude, which will be the next major arc for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Boom Comics series, which if you haven't read it, is really amazing, and it takes place with Kimberly, Tommy, Jason, Zach, Billy, all those good guys that we love. As you see, Kimberly's on the cover, and that is Lord Draken, which is a futuristic Tommy who is evil, and if you're going to have to read Mighty Morphin Power Rangers if you want to learn more about that. But this series is great from Boom Comics, so I definitely recommend Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 24. I also got Injustice 2 number 20, which is Amazo versus Zod. As you see here, we have Zod, and there we have Amazo. Again, it follows the Injustice 2 video game series storyline, and it extends beyond that as well, so there's that. The next issue that I got is Damage number 2, which the first book was decent. The second book looks like he's going to start dealing with the Suicide Squad, as you see Harley Quinn and Deadshot and Solomon Grundy there on the bottom, which is funny that Solomon Grundy's there, because Solomon Grundy inspired the Hulk, and the Hulk clearly inspired Damage, so it all kinds of goes full circle around. Either way, that is Damage number 2, which is a brand new character from DC Comics, newer character. Alright, the next one that we got is Nightwing number 39, which is a continuation, obviously, of Nightwing's story throughout Bloodhaven. Always a good time, always a good read. Some people don't like Nightwing, his solo run. I love Nightwing enough to love his solo run, so there is that. So pick up Nightwing if you're interested and you like Dick Grayson. The next book that I got was Justice League number 39, which this has been a great arc so far. This is a continuation of the Justice League versus the Society versus the Justice League, or whatever is going on, where there's an imposter impersonating the Justice League. He was in the Watchtower in the last issue, and in this one he sent them to different places. I'm going to skip forward a little bit in this issue just to show you something neat with this book. Is they sent Aquaman to the desert. Obviously his powers don't work there, but he is greeted by the super fan of the Justice League, who is a pretender, and look what he looks like. He looks like Jason Momoa Aquaman in this issue, so that's pretty neat. And he actually confronts the real Aquaman, and he helps him out in the desert. So there's that. Let's see what happens with that story. And it's pretty cool that they didn't make Aquaman look like Jason Momoa, but they still referenced it, which was neat. This is a brand new story that I got. This is The Brave and the Bold, which I love the symbol with Batman and Wonder Woman. This is a Batman and Wonder Woman 6-part issue. This is number 1. It's going to deal with Batman and Wonder Woman to solve the murder across 2 worlds, and I don't know who that is right off the top of my head, so there is that. I can't wait to read it, as I love both of the characters, and Tom King has been killing it with Batman and Wonder Woman in his Super Friends stories within Batman's mainline issues, the last 2 issues of that, so that's going to be great, and I can't wait to read this and see what happens in Brave and the Bold. The next one that I got is Batman Sins of the Father number 1, which this is actually based on the blockbuster video game Batman the Telltale series. So this takes place within Batman the Telltale series storyline, which is interesting to me. I've only played the first season of the Telltale series. I haven't played the second one, so I hope when I read this that I understand what's going on. I know enough about DC Comics and Batman, obviously, that I should be able to pick up. And like I said, I played Season 1 of the game. I don't own Season 2, but I plan on picking it up probably the next time it's on sale. Either way, I can't wait to read it. It looks good. They love the title Sins of the Fathers over at DC Comics, and let's see what happens. So maybe it has to do with Thomas Wayne. Alright, the next book that I got is Batman and the Signal, issue 2, which is Duke Thomas's story. I don't know why they even bothered calling it Batman and the Signal, mainly to boost sales probably, but Duke Thomas is the Signal. He's the daytime Batman, essentially, is the way that they've been doing this, and this guy was the bad guy in the first issue, and I believe they were using the terms like the Dial. There's a whole bunch of metahumans. I kind of got like a Bang Baby, Static Shock type of vibe, based on like how these guys got their powers with the Dial and all that stuff and being tuned into it. I don't know, but I definitely like Duke Thomas a lot as a character. Don't sleep on Duke Thomas. His suit has been getting a lot cooler too. It looks really great. I believe, Snyder writes this book, so that's really great, you know, because he invented the Duke Thomas character, and I recommend that you pick up this book. great time. And like I said, he's Gotham City's daytime protector. So that's Batman and the Signal number 2, and it says, seen on the pages of metal. This is the only character that I actually seen in the pages of metal where it says seen in the pages of metal, which is funny because technically he's only in the casting in the Forge, but you know, whatever. Either way, we're gonna move on to the last book, which of course is Batman number 41, which seems like he's obviously gonna be dealing with Poison Ivy in this issue. Either way, I'm Keith One Shot. Take care, have a great day, and goodbye!